And now we have reached game number 6, the series of matches between Paul Morphy and Loewenthal. The winner will be the first player who scores the 9th win, and also the winner will get the chance to play with the world chess champion Adolf Anderssen. So the series of matches is like the candidates games in our time. And Paul Morphy is leading with 2 points. Paul Morphy is 3.5 points, and Loewenthal is 1.5 points. And Loewenthal managed to defeat Paul Morphy in the previous game, if you haven't watched it. And this time, Paul Morphy is playing with the white pieces. So the game 6 between Loewenthal and Morphy was played in July 28 in London in 1858, of course. So Paul Morphy starts the game with playing e4, c5 by Loewenthal, the Sicilian defense, d4, c takes on d4, knight to f3, knight to c6, knight takes on d4, e5, attacking the knight. Paul Morphy captures the knight, b takes on c6, bishop to c4, knight to f6, and Paul Morphy castled d5, e takes on d5, c takes on d5. Well, so far, Loewenthal is doing everything correctly, and now Loewenthal is controlling the center, attacking the bishop. Bishop to b5, bishop to d7, blocking. Bishop takes on d7, queen takes on d7, rook to e1, attacking the pawn, defending with the bishop, knight to c3, e4, bishop to g5. Well, of course, if knight takes on d5, then knight takes knight, and if queen takes on d5, well, this is a blunder, and this is also one of the oldest tricks in chess. So, of course, bishop takes on h2, that's check. King takes on h2, queen takes on d5, and white needs to resign. Maybe it was unnecessary to demonstrate that position, so everyone knows that. That was one of the oldest tricks in chess. That's why Paul Morphy played bishop to g5, but Loewenthal played knight to g4, attacking on h2. What now? Should Paul Morphy defend? Well, Paul Morphy said, be my guest. And Paul Morphy captured the pawn. Queen takes on d5, bishop takes on h2, check. King to h1. Queen takes queen, knight takes on d5. And Loewenthal castled. f3 by Paul Morphy, attacking the knight. E takes on f3, g takes on f3. And Loewenthal did not play this game flawless, or like the greatest chess genius of all times. Well, in this position, Paul Morphy is double attacking the knight and the bishop. He ruined everything. And now what? Well, Loewenthal played knight to e5. Actually, this was the best try for Loewenthal. And Paul Morphy, of course, didn't capture the bishop, and he played rook to e3. Well, Paul Morphy most of the time plays the most accurate moves possible. It's not very easy to fool Paul Morphy, so if an impatient move like king takes on h2, then knight takes on f3, king to g3, and knight takes bishop is better than capturing the rook. And black is surviving, and black is still in the ball game. Let's take it back. So before capturing the bishop, Paul Morphy played rook to e3, f6 by Loewenthal, attacking the bishop, and Paul Morphy captures the bishop. And if pawn takes bishop, rook takes knight. So Loewenthal played rook from a to d8. And can you guess the next move of Paul Morphy? Paul Morphy played the best move, as always. What would you do in this position if you had the white pieces? There is a move that wins on the spot. If you are ready, well, Paul Morphy played rook takes knight, of course. And now what? Loewenthal is in big trouble. He played f takes on g5, and Paul Morphy is a piece up, and maybe Loewenthal needs to resign. Pawn takes rook is not working because bishop takes on d8, rook takes on d8, c4. Again, white is a piece up. White has the knight, and black needs to resign. That's why Paul Morphy epically captured the knight with the rook. And f takes on g5 by Loewenthal. What else? King to g3, h6, c4. Well, Paul Morphy is a piece up, but Loewenthal is trying his last chances, but probably he has already lost his hope. Rook to f7, rook from a to e1, king to f8, c5, g6, c6 by Paul Morphy, rook to c8. So Loewenthal played rook to c8, c7 by Paul Morphy. And can you see the threat? Can you see the deadly threat? Well, Paul Morphy is torturing his opponent, and this must be a mental torture for Loewenthal. But instead of resigning, Loewenthal still playing the game, and he played rook from c takes on c7. Why? Well, of course, this is completely losing, so let's take it back. If a very extremely silly move like h5, then rook to e8, exchanging the rooks. If king takes rook, what happens then? Then c-pawn promotes to a queen, and king goes to nowhere. That's checkmate. So Loewenthal captures the pawn, rook takes on c7. Rook to e8 by Paul Morphy, king to g7, knight takes on c7, and Loewenthal resigns. What a game by Paul Morphy. This is just simply unbelievable. Paul Morphy made Loewenthal look like an ordinary player who has just learned how to play chess. That's what happened to the strong Hungarian chess master. So after knight takes on c7, the possible continuation, well, rook takes on c7, rook from 8 to e7, rook takes rook, king to f6, rook takes on a7, and enough of this charade. This is completely losing for black, and there is no need to go farther. Let's take it back to the last position of the game. So Paul Morphy captures the rook with the knight, and Loewenthal resigned immediately on the spot. And this was a retaliation game for Paul Morphy. So as you know, Paul Morphy lost the previous game against Loewenthal, and now Paul Morphy is 4.5 points, and Loewenthal is only 1.5 points. Paul Morphy is leading with 3 points. And there is 5 more games left for Paul Morphy. 5 more points left. And Loewenthal needs to win 8 more games in order to score the 9th winning point. But I think Loewenthal is slowly losing the hope. Paul Morphy is invincible for Loewenthal. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.